me post get link here. It has all the shell script which we talked about. Okay, we were in the BKP thing, right? So this is the backup function. Yesterday we saw only we had this thing, means if output is coming on the error string. So right now in our case there is no error message, and because of that nothing is redirected on the console and those error messages were not there. But yesterday I pinged two commands. So if you execute those commands, probably you will come to know all the usage of this particular syntax. So anything on standard error, you want to redirect it to the standard output, you use this particular syntax. And dev null is for neglecting anything from any standard input or standard output console streams, right? If anything coming on those strings, and if you want to neglect it, that time you redirect that output to the dev null. Okay, so that was something related with copy. Now here we have a function. So again, same script, nothing is changed. I'll not execute this script, but what we did, instead of variable first, okay, let's see the variable. So here it is again same script, there is no difference, but here one variable is created, what to backup and where to backup. So these two variables are created. So source folder location from where we want to copy, and the target folder location where we want to copy. So those two variables are only created here, and same script. Okay, same script. Instead of specifying directly those paths are included as part of the variable, nothing else. I'll skip this, and same thing with backup function. So here you can see with those variable, whatever we created few minutes back, there is one function, init function has been created. In it already we have seen the functions, right? And the tail function, these two functions are created. So here, see, this variable will be initialized. This function will be noted down by the interpreter, and your actual script execution will start from this init. Init will give call to this function, okay, init function. And here we are just, again, it is the same command. We are copying data from source to destination, means from Ansible folder location to the place where we want to copy. So it is first creating the backup folder, and then just it is this script will create the backup folder if it is not present there. And if it is present there, it will just neglect any error message. That's where if there is any error message, means standard error, it will redirect it to the dev null. Whatever we did in the last script, same thing we are doing here. So init means what? We created a init function for creating backup folder, mkdir where to backup. Okay. So that is what there. And after that, echo an actual copy command is the same thing, whatever we did in the normal plain script. And after that, grep means if there is any error, we are printing that, right? That is what. And tail is also there, but fortunately, tail is called here. I don't know, every time this pop-up is coming up. So tail function is what? It will go and check grep it. There is any error message while executing that cp command, and it will display the last two lines of grep operation. So it's a pipe operation. Insert omitting word into the log file and display the last two lines. So whatever we are doing in the main script, same thing we are doing here. So there won't be any change. The only difference is that we have created this, nothing else, and that function we are calling from here. So I'll skip this script also. You can run it later on. If you have any question regarding this, let me know. There is one more thing which I can see here. That is local var5. Means this variable has been declared as a local variable, and var2. So let's see something which is associated with local variable. So in order to track the local variable, I'm running this script because I saw something associated with the local and global variable. So let's see what is that local and global variable in this context. So rather than that copy thing, I'm creating the script like copy.h and I'm printing it. So rather than that copy thing, I'll more talk about local variable. So what happened here? You can see here var2 7. This is my global variable created here, right? So whenever I want to print the value of that variable, what will happen? It will print the value. What value it will print here for this variable, var variable, what it will print? Just type in the 7, right? Now this variable var1, which is declare local variable, does not declare outside function and globally. It is within function. So within function, its value is 5. So when I try to print its value here, var1. So what will be printed here? 5. You got it? So Shiva is saying 5 or Vinayak is saying 5. So let's see whether whatever you are predicting is correct or not. Okay, copy dot sh. So it's a local variable. See here, it is printing nothing. It is printing nothing. So what happens in case of local variable? Its visibility is limited to that particular function only. Its visibility is limited to this function only. So if I go and echo it here, it will print me 5 value. it will print me 5 value. Let me say go dollar var1 and will start. So see here, I'm getting 5 value here, which is my local variable value. Let me show you the script here. Cat copy that copy.sh. So this is my output here, right? So this is my output, and as part of this output, you can see here it has printed 5. So that is coming from this echo. This value is 5, correct? And after that, omitting tell to something I did. So as part of that copy file means just hold on. We printed 5 here. So which is my init function. Okay. After that, this echo is there, copy files. So that copy files coming here, and then I try to print again value of var, which is empty, right? So that's where whenever I declare the variable local, its visibility is limited to that function only. Got it? So if you are with me, then type L in the chat window, local. Now suppose I remove that local from here. Now what I'm doing, I'm removing this local keyword from here. Now tell me what will happen. What will be the value which will be printed here as part of var1? Can you guess? Type in the chat window. Can you guess what will be the value? So Vinayak is saying 5. So right now I have removed that keyword local. So here we had a keyword, right? So I had removed that keyword. Now what will be the value printed outside that function for that var1? So it is 5. That is correct. So when you declare that variable local, then and then its scope is local. When you remove that local keyword, it retains the value which is assigned as part of that declaration. Got it? So that is difference between declaring variable local and not declaring local. Got it? So that is about local.